The Great Christian Divide, Sabbath keepers versus Sunday worshippers. Can two opposing worship days both be right? In the Christian world today, there are two distinct groups. One worships on the seventh-day Sabbath, the other on the first day of the week, Sunday. Both groups claim to follow Jesus. Both read the Bible. But here's the problem. Only one group is following God's clear command. And the other? They may be unknowingly participating in a centuries-old deception. Let's uncover the facts behind this great divide and challenge every skeptic, pastor, and believer to disprove what you're about to hear. Step 1. God commanded the Sabbath, not Sunday. Exodus 20:8-11. Remember the Sabbath day, to keep it holy. The seventh day is the Sabbath of the Lord thy God. This is the fourth commandment, spoken by God, written by his own hand, carved into stone, never changed or repealed. The Sabbath was blessed and sanctified at creation. Genesis 2:2-3. God blessed the seventh day and sanctified it. God didn't leave the day of worship up to human choice. He made his will crystal clear. Step 2. Jesus and the disciples were Sabbath keepers. Luke 4:16. Jesus went to the synagogue on the Sabbath as his custom was. Matthew 5:17-18. Think not that I am come to destroy the law. Even after Jesus' resurrection, Acts 13:42-44. Paul preached on the Sabbath to Jews and Gentiles. Acts 17:2. It was Paul's custom to keep the Sabbath. Acts 18:4. He reasoned every Sabbath. There is no New Testament command to change the day of worship to Sunday. Step 3. Where did Sunday worship come from? Here's where the divide truly begins, not in Scripture, but in history. Constantine's Sunday law, 321 AD. On the venerable day of the sun, let all people rest. This was a political decree, not a biblical command. It honored the sun god, not the God of the Bible. Council of Laodicea, 364 AD. Christians must not Judaize by resting on the Sabbath. Sunday was enforced, while Sabbath observance was condemned. Catholic Church's admission. Sunday is our mark of authority. The Church is above the Bible. Catholic Record, 1923. The Church openly claims it changed the day of worship. Not God, not Jesus. Man did. Step 4. The divide is about loyalty. The issue isn't just about days, it's about authority. Mark 7:7-9. In vain do they worship me, teaching for doctrines the commandments of men, rejecting the commandment of God. God's true people are defined in Revelation. Revelation 14:12. Here is the patience of the saints. Here are they that keep the commandments of God and the faith of Jesus. This isn't a side issue. It's the final test of obedience. Step 5. Challenge to Sunday worshippers and skeptics. If Sunday worship is biblical, then show one verse where God made Sunday holy. Show one verse where Jesus changed the Sabbath. Show one verse where the apostles kept Sunday instead of Sabbath. You can't. Because this divide is not based on Scripture, it's based on tradition and rebellion. The real question is, whose side are you on in this great Christian divide?